Hello, welcome to this pit stop for Edge of Humanity, designed by Pini, Shekhter, Elad and Goldsteen and published by Golden Egg Games. In Edge of Humanity, players are going to be building a deck in order to survive an apocalyptic scenario and attempt to be the first player to score 11 survival points or simply survive the entire thing with the most points. We're going to play over rounds, and the first part of each round is to reveal an event card. I'm not going to reveal one because they're slightly spoilery, but it best said that you're usually going to face a choice between losing your health or losing cards or some generally bad thing for you. If you ever do lose all your health, you're not out of the game, but you do miss a round. And given that the starter game is 9 rounds long, that is enough of a penalty. In the second phase, each player is going to take cards from their hand, depending on what they've done last round, and choose one action to take. Cards might heal you, such as this first aid kit. You might go looting to steal supplies from the trade area, which we're going to interact with later. There's an adrenaline shot, which will give you extra actions but will cost you health, and various other action cards which will trigger off. The other action you can do is attempt to start building a building. Now, if you have enough supplies to meet the cost in one go, then the building's built, its effect comes into play. You lose any supplies you ever spend, completely go out of your deck, and that's one of the 2 ways to score points in this game. If you don't have enough supplies, however, you can tuck them underneath and continue later on another round. Once everyone has fulfilled their action, we're then going to draw cards to come back to 5 cards in our hand every time. And then we're going to move on to the trade phase. If ever you make it all the way through your pile though, you get a second chance in order to score points. That is, you go to this recruitment row and you can take one survivor and put it in your discard pile before you shuffle your deck back up. And the survivors, same as the buildings, are going to have a special power as well as an ability to score points, such as increasing your hand size, same as the safe house does. Contractor makes buildings cheaper to build. Postman lets you look through your deck, and various other things. And that survivor deck is also scenario dependent. In the trade phase, players are going to choose cards from their hand according to their trade value and put a bid face down, just showing the number of cards that they've put in that bid. Once everyone's ready to go, we're all going to flip our cards over, and whoever has sacrificed the most goods is going to get first choice of these trade piles. They're going to have more buildings in there, more actions, possibly better supplies. Pick them up and put them into the discard pile, thereby both thinning because all cards you've traded go away, and also thickening by getting better cards into your deck. It's a card cycling system. Each player may then recruit any of these survivors they have in their hand, again for the points, and then the trade piles are going to be refreshed. One's going to be added to them if they haven't been taken. There'll always be a number equal to the number of players plus 1, and we're going to continue through, playing through the event deck, attempting to survive and attempting to score points with survivors and buildings until we reach the end of Edge of Humanity. This has been a pit stop video. For more videos like this, please check out the Game Pit on YouTube. For more in-depth coverage of gaming, please find the Game Pit podcast.